Mike Schur joins us every day. Where are you joining us from today?
Los Angeles, my house of Anaheim.
All right. Let's get that stat of the day going.
I love Miro, by the way.
Start of the day, start of the day. It is the start of the day.
You mean his painting?
Start of the day.
Yeah.
Start of the day.
Oh, I thought he meant
It
Kid
is the
Miro.
start
I
of
thought
the
so
day.
too.
Start
Who's
of
Kid
the
Miro?
day, start of the day. It is the start of the day. Start of the day, start of the day. It is the start of the day.
I'm impressed that you correctly identified the illustrator who made that painting
Artist.
behind me. Oh,
Well,
same
Miro's
thing.
an artist, not an illustrator. Let's start with that.
Let's learn how to take a compliment.
No, number two.
Just say thank you, man. Just say
no,
thank
Thanks,
you.
David.
Don't you want to know he's not an illustrator? That's like anyway. So Miro was the colors of Marlins Park is based on Miro. So
that true?
Jeter, I think, got rid of all of them, but there was a red quadrant and a blue quadrant and a yellow quadrant and a green quadrant. Those are Miro's palette
Really?
colors. And so there's a huge Miro mosaic at Marlins Park. By the way, has anyone
What?
been to Marlins Park? Is it gone at
Yeah.
the entrance?
I don't remember seeing it. I
You're-
remember the home run sculptures outside now, but
No, when you walk in the main entrance, right sort of between first base and home plate, there's a huge mosaic, which is a tile piece of art by Miro. And I have no way of knowing if it's still there. There was a Roy Lichtenstein in the ballpark who has
Really?
a similar color palette. I don't know if it's gone now or not. There was a Kenny Scharf, the huge painting. Is that still there? Has anyone
I
been?
didn't notice any of it. But if I had seen it, I definitely would have been like, oh, it's a fake.
This is one hell of a stat. Of the
I
day.
miss Stugotz.
Joan Miro's greatest dream, famously, was to have his work displayed in front of a taxpayer-funded ballpark that no one goes to.
Yes. Yes, as a matter of
I'm
fact.
so glad you were able to.
Listen, I
arrange that for
appreciate
him.
your input on that, but his estate was only too happy to take the payment for that.
Well, all right, fair enough.
So I appreciate what you're saying. And by the way, just at least get the stat right? Taxpayer funded is not accurate.
It seems
I'm
be
happy to
going
correct
well.
it for the umpteen millionth time. But if you'd like, it was a 66-33 deal where 33 to 34% was privately funded, and the other 66% was funded by not a new tax and not an existing tax
Too
that
long,
got
didn't read.
greater.
Mike,
We got a stat here? Stat? Anybody?
No, I'm trying to look at him. I'm looking at you guys. Believe me, I'm not stuttering. I've said the same thing over and over again, but it's just complete ignorance of people to say, oh, it's taxpayer funded.
he complimented you on his way in.
Just say thank you, David.
Say thank you.
Jesus
No.
Christ.
Not going to do it. Illustrator.
David, it's nothing personal.
I'm not taking it personally at all, Billy.
This is all brought to you by ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
Nice job on the read.
You're joining us tomorrow.
Impressive.
Folks, you guys know LeBron James, the basketball player.
Yes.
LeBron James.
I've seen of it.
LeBron James has played in his career 11,035 minutes in the playoffs. That's 266 games. 11,000 minutes in the playoffs, which is 1,000 more minutes than Steph Curry and Draymond Green combined. And in those games, he averages more points than Steph Curry, more assists than Steph Curry, as many rebounds as Draymond, and his career plus minus in the playoffs is plus 1,310. So LeBron James in the playoffs is basically Steph Curry plus Draymond Green and 1,000 more minutes than the two of them combined. That's incredible to me.
And yet, same number of rings.
Where's Michael Jordan in that list?
Well, the problem is the most sites didn't keep plus minus stats before like 97,
96.
so they have incomplete. There's a box plus minus for him. He's number one in box plus minus.
But they'd have minutes,
career, but
right?
They have minutes. I don't know if I don't think he played more minutes.
Enough
because he
with
missed.
the plus minus. Box plus minus. You put the rings in a box. You count them. He's got 6 of them.
Are you a ring guy?
Good job.
I'm doing a bit.
No, but are you a ring guy in general? So do you agree that you can be the best player in a sport and have no rings?
Yes.
And if you've got the most rings in a sport, it's not
Doesn't
relevant.
necessarily
So
mean-
Tom Brady having 7 rings does not mean he's better than Dan Marino.
It doesn't, but also his
But also
body
he's
of
better
work.
than Dan Marino.
Yeah.
But also he is.
Yeah,
But I'm saying
him
in
being
general.
better than Dan Marino
Yes.
makes him better than Dan Marino.
Right. Just by virtue of being a better player.
Yes.
Yes.
What about but in an individual
So-
sport, Grand Slams, do they matter more than other tournament victories?
Oh, yes.
Because that's an individual sport.
Yes, yes. So there's the factors around that are influencing, or for the most part, under the control of the athlete. Not like, oh, I had a bad wide receiver or my center.
Oh,
was
J.R.
good.
Smith didn't
Yeah.
know the score.
Yeah.
Like that type of thing?
I've got a Tom Brady theory, by the way.
What's
I'm
that?
Seeing some of the photos from training camp after his return.
From Mass Singer.
He went into the shop, got a little touch-up.
Oh.
Interesting.
He got a little touch-up. I'm not saying he wasn't. I didn't talk to anybody. I don't know anything.
Where? What's your theory specifically? Because now I want to look.
Look, I am not going to say that he didn't have personal stuff going on. I'm sure he
I mean,
might have,
That counts as personal.
but I'm sure he might have. But I'm saying during that time period, dude went into the shop. That hair is looking full. That forehead is looking.
Wait, you think he
smooth.
got not Botox or facelift or a nose job or
Definitely
lip
he
fillers?
touched it.
You think he got hair plugs?
I think he touched up the hair.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I think he got the whole works.
Mike, since the last time we had this conversation about hair transplants in Turkey, I did a lot of research. And it turns out, while it has a great success rate, it is not quick by any means.
No,
You were going to look like shit for a good 6 months
but
before it starts.
it depends on how dramatic. If you've had several hair plugs, and we know that Tom Brady has certainly had hair plugs in his life, you can do the little touch up, and after a couple of weeks, you can get away with a comb over.
Do you use your back hair to do that?
No,
No.
they grab it from like
From the back of the
thick
head.
From the
part,
back?
Yeah.
Literally the back of your head, not the back of your back
Yeah,
or the
you've-
front of your back.
Have you ever seen viral videos of people flying back from Turkey? They all have the bandages on their head.
Bleeding.
It is the industry standard, David.
What kind of ego do you need to require? Do you have hair plugs?
No, but I want
Where?
Why? Do you know where we can get?
turkey.
No, but where do you not have hair?
It's
You know,
so
it's like
my
sector
hairline
4.
used to be here. Now it's all the way back here, and the top of my head also. There's some thinning there, and this part grows unusually thick for me. So I want them to take that. It's a procedure called FUE. They take the individual hairs and then they implant them, and then they grow again.
I assume I'm not your target demographic, but we've now met for the first time. We're sitting a foot away, and I must tell you, you look great. I wouldn't have
Thanks.
thought that you need any hair issues at all. I didn't look at you and say, "Wow, you've got a hair
Yeah,
problem."
but you're looking at him from the front. Show him the back.
Oh, like this part right here. Yeah, it's thinning. It's
It's
thinning.
thinning, but not abnormally.
It's not. It's not like there's not.
You're going to look
smooth skin.
worse with hair. I'm telling you, people look worse when they do
I'm
this.
telling you, the stuff they're doing in Turkey right now, fascinating stuff.
First level. That's what
Fascinating.
Turkey's
I'm
good at.
telling everybody, no one can take a compliment in this studio, apparently.